after seeing Charlotte Flair screwed over again on Raw, this LCW universe needs to take a good look at itself. Stephanie, you got a lot of work to do. I'm TJ Bradley. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. And here's Sasha Banks. And Stephanie, this is just one of the many problems you've got to address. We saw Liv beat Naomi on Raw, but there was a big assist from Rhea with a steel chair to Naomi's skull. And I've got a feeling that Sasha is still gonna be moaning about that today. But Sasha, you got beat fair and square. Naomi's shoulders were on the mat in the first roar of the LCW universe, and they were on the mat last Monday night again. It don't really matter how you get there. The point is, Liv has put Naomi down twice, and Rhea and Liv are going to Money in the Bank. So no matter what you think, Stephanie, you don't gotta help Sasha out. You got more important things to worry about. Like the Queen, who's been screwed 2 times already in this universe and is on a losing streak not befitting the caliber of athlete that Charlotte Flair is. And that's right, Stephanie. You need to bring Sasha in line. There's a whole load of superstars who need to be brought in line and remember exactly who's running this universe. Get out of here, Sasha. Stephanie will deal with you when she can. But let's kick things off with a couple of wrestlers who haven't featured in the LCW universe yet. We've got Mandy Rose coming to the ring, and she looks the part. I certainly wouldn't argue with having her on my screen every week. But she hasn't always shown fantastic wrestling skills in the ring. So the LCW universe is an opportunity for Mandy to find herself, to focus in on the game, cause it ain't no good looking like an A-class superstar if you don't perform like one. And she's got a chance tonight. She's going up against Shotzi, and Shotzi is a huge fan favorite here. So Mandy will have her work cut out. But if she can overcome Shotzi, it would be a great way to kick off her LCW Universe career. Here she comes though, Shotzi with her tank. What an entrance, what a woman. She's a fantastic superstar who's getting a lot of love from the arena here tonight. And while she makes her way to the ring, I want to go back to Sasha's comments to Stephanie McMahon. And Stephanie, you got this in hand, I'm sure, but you don't owe Sasha nothing. She was lucky that Naomi was given a second chance to beat Liv, and she proved herself wholly inadequate. Stephanie, you got more important things you need to think about tonight, because Charlotte has been absolutely brutalized by this LCW universe so far. First it was Abaddon, then it was Becky Lynch, and I just don't know what Charlotte has to do to get a fair shot. So far be it from me to tell Stephanie McMahon what she ought to do. But please, boss, I'm telling you, Charlotte deserves. Sasha and Naomi, they can wait. And here we go. Mandy and Shotzi look ready. The ref's ready. Let's get it on. That's it, Mandy. Lovely slaps to the face. And she certainly does look motivated. I said minutes ago that her wrestling ability was not up there with some of the competitors in this universe. And when you ain't got the skills, you gotta have the fight. And that's it. Shots to Shotzi's back there, whipping her into the corner. It's in Mandy's favor to turn this into a street fight if you ask me. Lovely wrestling move there by Shotzi, and that's to my point. When it comes to straightforward grappling, Shotzi has got an advantage over Mandy Rose here. Shotzi going to the top rope. She may be looking to put Mandy away early. And a drop kick, but Mandy, I don't know how, but she's avoided it. And then a slap to the face, and pummeling Shotzi. Great strikes early on by Mandy, and a slap to the face to finish. But there's Shotzi coming back, and Mandy, a boot to Shotzi's face, and this is pure brutality. Shot after shot to Shotzi, and working over her arm. Kick to the back. What a Mandy. You're doing what you do best, which is putting the hurting on your opponent. You don't have to be fancy. A boot to the back hurts just as much as any move you're gonna put on her. But look at this. Mandy's obviously been training. Lovely move there. Driving Shotzi to the canvas. And can she get a 3? No. Shotzi kicks out. You're doing great though, Mandy. Keep that up. This is fantastic. And Shotzi has to go and ruin it. And what's she looking for here? She going for a drop kick again? Oh, look at that. Right onto Mandy Rose's chest from the top rope. And she's going for more high-flying action. Oh, and this time dropping her full weight across Mandy's abdomen. And no, it's not enough for a 3. What a Mandy. Hang in there. You ain't done yet. Strong submission move here by Shotzi, but Mandy's having none of it. Look at this wrestling ability. She's definitely been working on her skills, and she escapes there. Where's she going with Shotzi here? Forcing her into the ropes. Woo! Whipping her back out so that her head collides with the top rope. And a Boston Crab. Mandy's using every move she's got in her arsenal. How do you like that, Shotzi? Mandy, she got a bit of wrestling nous. And after this, we got some big matches for you tonight. Starting with Shirai against Bianca Belair. 2 women who have both tasted defeat in this universe, but have done phenomenally well even in defeat. And then later on, we'll see Asuka against Ember Moon, against Alexa Bliss, in a triple threat match. And all 3 of those women have perfect records here in the LCW universe. And you gotta say, whoever wins that one is looking good for a title shot at Money in the Bank. But back to this match, and Shotzi's taking over. More high-flying action. Great splash there. Is it enough to put Mandy down? Not quite. It's a 2 count. And Mandy's hanging in there. But she does seem to be fading from where I'm standing. Shotzi's really taking over. And it's back and forth in the ring. Shotzi to the top rope, but misses this time. Lovely knee to the face there by Mandy. That might have put Shotzi out. And Mandy's using the ropes. That's against the rules, but Mandy, you gotta take every advantage. That's not enough, though, to put Shotzi away. And there's Shotzi coming back with a jawbreaker. Mandy, you played some strong cards here, but this Shotzi is looking determined. Is she gonna give in? Here she is. Oh my God, I don't believe it. Mandy Rose has won. That came out of nowhere. I was sure that Shotzi was gonna be able to reverse that move. Mandy, what a woman. She looks fantastic, and she's won by submission. What wrestling ability. And Shotzi apparently was no match for this Mandy Rose. And I've gotta say, I love what I'm seeing. Don't forget, a big match later on this evening. These three women have all got a claim for a title shot at Money in the Bank. And I've gotta say, each one of them will be looking to win this triple threat and put the pressure on Stephanie. And talking of Stephanie, here comes the boss. Hello, Stephanie McMahon. I don't know what you're here to address, but I'm sure hoping that in part it's Charlotte Flair and exactly how badly she's been treated. She's owed a lot here, Stephanie, and I beg you, please take it into your heart to give Charlotte another shot. She hasn't had the treatment she deserves, and only you can turn this around. This is a fantastic turnout, and not just those who are here in attendance, but all of you watching from home on YouTube. It's fantastic to have you with us, and we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. But I like what Stephanie's thinking here. You gotta have a competitive tag team division. You don't want to rely on the likes of that Sasha Banks and that Naomi, the whinges, the moaners, the people who can't accept when they're defeated. And here's the Queen. The Queen is here on Friday Night Smackdown. Charlotte, go talk to Stephanie. Get yourself another shot. You deserve it. And steady there, Charlotte. Don't forget, Stephanie is the boss here. I'm sure she's no more happy about the appalling treatment you've suffered than any of the rest of us are. And Stephanie, I gotta respect you. But Charlotte is nothing like Sasha. Sasha is whining. Charlotte is telling it how it is. And that's it, Charlotte. This has got nothing to do with Sasha Banks. This is you and your opportunities here in the LCW universe. But what's Stephanie thinking here? What about this? Charlotte will get another shot. But this time, she'll need a tag partner, cause she's facing Sasha and Naomi on Monday Night Raw. If Charlotte can get a pinfall or submission victory herself, then she will go to Money in the Bank to face Becky Lynch. But if Sasha or Naomi win the match by pinfall or submission over either Charlotte or her partner, then they will go to Money in the Bank and they will face Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for the tag titles. My God. And there's Sasha backstage watching this play out, and she looks delighted. And you better be Sasha. You better count your lucky stars that Stephanie is in charge, because she is a benevolent leader, and we've seen it time and again. The likes of you, Sasha, are praying on Stephanie's good graces. But you will have your shot, and it's one final shot to earn a place at Money in the Bank, just as it is for Charlotte. That is gonna be a humdinger on Raw. But talking of humdingers, it doesn't get much better than this. We're about to see the genius of the sky, Io Shirai, take on the EST of the WWE, Bianca Belair. And while neither woman has got a perfect record here in the LCW universe, they have been highly competitive, and both are tipped for big things in the WWE. So scoring a victory here could take them a long way to increasing their stock. And here she is, the EST of Smackdown, of Raw, of the WWE, of the LCW universe. It's Bianca Belair, the strongest, the fittest, the toughest, the anything you want to name it. This woman has got the lot, and she is going straight to the top, you gotta believe. If Io is gonna pull off an upset here, she's gonna have to throw one hell of a lot at Bianca Belair. She better be ready to unhook the kitchen sink and bring it to the ring, because it's gonna take that and more here. This one is gonna be phenomenal. And the bell sounds, we're underway. Bianca immediately getting on top of Io. And look at that reverse powerbomb. How is she able to do that so early on here? Io is fresh, and yet she cannot counter what Bianca is throwing at her here. And that just demonstrates the power that Bianca brings to the ring. Nice snapmare takedown there though by Io. And a drop kick to the face. That'll slow Bianca down. And now rolling her into a submission maneuver. I think it's too early. But Io, perhaps having watched Becky face Bianca last week, knows that there is value in working on Bianca's back, because a big woman with a bad back is a bad recipe for success. And so Io has got to look to take the mobility away from Bianca, to take her solid base away. And look at this. This is so smart by Io, working on the legs and then to the top rope. What an elbow. Picture perfect from Io, and it's an early count. No, Bianca kicks out. Great work though by Io. And here we go, moonsault. But Bianca has it scouted and rolls out of the way. Io's expending a lot of energy here with these kicks, just trying to hang in there with Bianca. And that clothesline put her down, and here we see the strength of the EST, driving Io into the canvas. Io though, going back to the legs. That's it, take her off her feet, Io. Back to the legs again. That's fantastic strategy, but Bianca is just not slowing up. And she's looking for a big suplex here. Look at that strength. And down she goes. And once again, Bianca lifting Io high above her head and dropping it to the mat. And this one might be over very quickly if this keeps up. And another reverse powerbomb. Io is eating massive moves here, but manages to get her knees up. And takes her down by her leg again. Lovely move. She has got to be feeling it in her legs, in her joints. She's gone down several times to Io's big moves, and it's certainly slowing the bigger woman down, but not enough to allow Io to truly gain the ascendancy. And now Io's in the corner, being pounded on. Bianca, look at her ferocity. She's got such aggression in the ring. And lifting Io up and powerbombing her back down. I just can't see that Io can have much left. Another powerbomb. This is a completely dominant performance by Bianca. And you might remember that Ember Moon, when she stepped into the ring with Io Shirai, used a similar tactic, running Io over like a tree, keeping her down, and never letting the genius of the sky truly build any momentum. And look at this, Io can't get Bianca up, and eats a clothesline for her trouble. And Bianca, absolutely no trouble getting Io up here. It's another big suplex. Wow. The impact of those moves. Io, I just don't know how she's still going in there. And Bianca hits the standing moonsault this time. And going for the pinfall. And that was a 2.5, maybe a 2 3/4. This one is almost over. Io's in a lot of trouble, and she just hasn't managed to get to grips with Bianca here. She's taking her time. Bianca thinks better of the aerial offense. And Io dropping Bianca over the ropes, desperately looking for a way back into this match. Working on the arms here. She's done good work when Bianca has been on the floor. But it's getting Bianca down that's the trouble. You can't manhandle a woman like the EST. And there we go. As soon as she's back to her feet, it's back to a brawl. Io though, oh look at that lovely move. And is she gonna go for a pinfall? Where's she taking Bianca? Perhaps setting her up for some aerial offense. No, she's going for the pinfall here. And it's an easy 1 count. Io, you took too long about that. Nice whip leg takedown there. And pulling it apart. That's great stuff, Io. But with that pinfall there, you gotta be quicker. I know Bianca's a tall woman. She's got long limbs, and you're always worried about a rope break. But you gotta put a pinfall on and hope for the best sometimes. This is good though by Io. A few clotheslines there and a kick to the face. Now she's got Bianca in the corner. Onto the top rope. And is Io about to bring her down from a great height? I think she is. And here we go. Perfectly executed by Io. It took a lot out of her, but it took even more out of Bianca. And is that enough for a 3 count? It's not. But Io is back in this match. And Bianca's got a few problems she needs to deal with. And dropping Io across the top rope. We're going outside of the ring here. And for Bianca, this is absolutely music to her ears. Because her power will allow her to throw Io around like a rag doll out there. And we're seeing it already. Io, you need to get back in the ring. Because you are going to take a hell of a lot of damage out there. You need your high octane, high flying action. You don't want to be outside of the ring where those options are limited for you. And look at that into the steel steps. Io is really in trouble. And you need to get back in the ring, Io. Look at this from Bianca. I'm not sure Io is going to be able to pick herself up and get back in by the 10 count. And here we go. Bianca back into the ring. Io struggling up. But Bianca doesn't think she's done enough. And she resets the count. Look at that spine buster. Oh my god. The damage that Io is taking is unbelievable. Bianca has thrown everything at her. And you gotta think that if Bianca would have put a pinfall on right here, Io would have no chance of kicking out by the 3. She'd probably be down for an 8, a 9, a 10 or more. But Bianca is just focused on putting the hurting on her. And don't get complacent, Bianca. That's a fantastic move, throwing Io into the steps. But let her come to you. You might get a count out here. But Bianca isn't listening, and she's outside the ring, and this time Io with a huge move. That gives her a chance. Dropping Bianca on her head, and then throwing her into the steel steps. Io, this is tremendous heart. Phenomenal courage. I don't know how she's got anything left to fight back, but what a matchup this is. Wow, Io, great shots, and a hurricane run there. She is absolutely giving this everything she's got. Bianca, though, you just can't keep her down. And she's back onto Io. And what's this? Is it gonna be another big suplex? But this time, on the hard concrete floor. Io, you've got to reverse. No! No! Io dropped onto the mat. Her legs across the steel steps. And that's a tremendous impact. I've got to think that Io is done now. Particularly with her legs, her feet going across the steel steps. When you're a high flyer like Io, you gotta be able to move. And without your legs, you're gonna struggle there. That's it. Smart move by Io. Back out. I think her ego's taking over a little bit here. And she eats some more steel for her trouble. Io, you're a great wrestler, but you ain't gonna compete with Bianca outside of the ring in this kind of environment. Lovely jumping move onto Bianca. But in the long run, Io, you're better off in the ring. We won't think any less of you. Look at this by Bianca. Now well reversed Io. Shot to the back of the head, and that's it. Throwing Bianca into the ring. This is more like it. And Bianca and Io are going at it, and they're both trying to finish the other off. Bianca there, no, Io falls back. She's going for a chin breaker, but Bianca counters and showing her strength once again. This has gotta be it. 2. No! Io kicks out. I can't believe it. The amount of punishment she's taken. This match is going on, and Io dropped toe hold. This would be one of the great comebacks that we would have seen in the LCW universe if she can do this. But Bianca is giving her absolutely no chance. And here we go from the top rope. 450. What a move by Bianca. And surely now, it's not Io kicks out. What is driving her here? I don't know how she's got anything left. And Bianca, the strength of her pins, you don't just escape them. You gotta fight your way out. This is phenomenal by Io. And she's going for the backbreaker again. But she can't get Bianca up. And it's a clothesline. Man alive. The crowd, they're really pulling for Io here. They love an underdog. And Io is giving them everything she can, but Bianca. Oh, what a powerbomb. After Io was going for a hurricane runner. I just can't see how Io can do this. But that's a lovely reverse suplex there. Io, you gotta pull something big out of the bag here. And she's going for the backbreaker again. And this time she gets it. That's phenomenal from Io. And to the top rope. Is this the moonsault? It is. It is. She gets the pin. This is it. It's gonna be over. And it... No! Bianca kicks out. And I cannot believe it. I felt sure that Io had done enough there. And Io's going for another moonsault. But no, she misses it. And Bianca knows she's in a serious fight now. I was sure that she was done after that moonsault. But no, she's come back. And now she has Io in the air and slamming her down. And this time I can't think that Io is gonna be able to kick out. That moonsault had to be the last gasp chance of her winning this. And Bianca goes to the pinfall. And that's it. Bianca Belair has got a hard-fought victory over Io Shirai. What a performance by these two women. What a match. You can't believe what they have put themselves through here. That was phenomenal. If that was the main event of a pay-per-view, you wouldn't be asking for your money back. And here's Stephanie. What's she got to say? Sounds like she enjoyed that match. And she's putting both these women in the ladder match at Money in the Bank with an opportunity to earn her title shot. Oh my God, this is huge news. And backstage, we got Candice LeRae and Darna Brooke. We saw these two fighting last week on Smackdown. And it looks like they might be partnering up for tonight's tag team challenge, the main event that Stephanie has set aside specifically for new tag teams here in the WWE. And they would make a great team, and certainly a team that we've not seen before in the WWE or the LCW universe. But before the main event, my God, what a match we've got coming up. It's a triple threat. And first to the ring comes Asuka. A perfect record so far here in the LCW universe. But just as Asuka has a perfect record, so too do her opponents here, Alexa Bliss and Ember Moon. And these women have all been supremely impressive in their own ways. Both Alexa and Ember have beaten Charlotte Flair, and while neither of the victories were clean, anytime you beat the Queen, you gotta pat yourself on the back. And Ember put Io Shirai away last Monday night on Raw, and we've just seen how very difficult it is to do that to Io Shirai. Bianca Belair just about managing it. And that just makes Ember's victory even more impressive. Here she comes. It's Ember Moon, and she's here on Smackdown. And doesn't she look phenomenal? What an athlete this woman is. And oh my God, you get hit with an eclipse and you're in big trouble. We saw that when Io took an eclipse last Monday night, and it was an easy 3 count from there on in. So Ember Moon, you gotta watch her, 'cause if she lands an eclipse, oh my God, you're in a lot of trouble. But triple threat matches, they're a whole different beast. Because not only do you have to put someone down for 3, you gotta make sure that your other opponent isn't able to break up the pinfall, and that means putting them down and out of action. And oh my God, these 3 women are right at the top of our sport, and it's gonna take a hell of an effort for any one of them to beat the other 2. Here comes Alexa Bliss. What a result she had on Monday Night Raw, taking out Charlotte Flair. And yes, Becky Lynch had hit Charlotte Flair with a chair. But Alexa still had to do the business. And boy did she. And we saw just how much it meant to her to have her hand raised after that one. I've got to tell you, I don't know where I'd put my money tonight. All I know is that this is gonna be a phenomenal matchup, and we're just about ready to kick things off. Lovely slam there by Asuka. And Ember playing to the crowd already. Ember, you gotta watch your back. This is no time to be playing to the crowd. And Asuka makes a pay. But Ember isn't deterred. She lets Asuka and Alexa go at it and plays to the crowd one more time. And there we are. Ember stepping in and big move on Asuka. And here we go. Alexa and Ember face to face. And Asuka whipping Ember into the corner and then suplexing Alexa. There's no great rhythm to this match yet. Ember trying to toss Alexa out of the ring, create some space for some offense. Lovely bulldog there by Ember Moon. And Asuka rolls out of the ring. And this is what you gotta do. Take one opponent out of the equation and focus on the other one. And Alexa Bliss and Ember Moon are fighting toe-to-toe here. Great kick by Ember. And a fisherman suplex. Lovely move. But Asuka's back in the ring. And she's letting Alexa and Ember get on with this. Biding her time. That's sensible from Asuka. And here she goes. Grappling with Ember. Putting her in the corner. And driving her head into the top turnbuckle there. But Ember with an elbow fights out of the corner. And what are we gonna see here? Oh, lovely move by Ember driving Asuka down into the mat. And then a powerful sidewalk slam on Alexa. Ember is looking great here. But look at that, a half DDT by Alexa, who's immediately taken down by Asuka. None of these women have been able to get momentum, consistently moving in their direction so far. And maybe this is a chance for Asuka to do just that, with Ember out of the ring, and Alexa looking vulnerable. Great shot from the middle rope there. And Ember's back in the ring. But oh my god, did you see that from Asuka? The green mist right into the face of Alexa. And if Ember wasn't there, I'm sure that would have been a 3 count. But Ember was there. And it's a side Russian leg sweep to Asuka. Into a submission maneuver. And Alexa's recovering, but will she recover in time? No, she doesn't need to. Asuka fights out of it. Great resiliency there from Asuka. And Asuka with the Asuka lock in. But again, Ember Moon is right there, and she'll break this up. And not only that, she'll toss Asuka across the ring and go for the pinfall on Alexa. Good chance for her here, but it's a 2. Alexa wasn't quite ready to go. But things are looking good for Ember Moon here. To the top rope. Is this gonna be an eclipse? She goes for it. No, Alexa counters into a clothesline. And well done, Alexa. That could have been horrible for her. Asuka back into the ring now as well. And Alexa going for a pin. But Asuka breaks it up. what a shot to the back there by Alexa. And another short DDT onto Asuka. And Alexa's going to the top rope now. Oh, look at that move. Fantastic. And Ember, you need to break the pinfall up. And she certainly does. Ember Moon is working herself into a frenzy over there in a corner. She's certainly got a lot going for her. And what's this net toss there? Fantastic. Asuka telling Ember to bring it. And Ember does just that. And now we've got Asuka and Alexa out of the ring. And Ember's joining them. And we're gonna fight on the floor here. Oh, Asuka, good reversal there. But stiff shots from Ember. Oh, knees to the face though. And Alexa slowly making her way to her feet while Asuka and Ember knock 3 shades out of one another. And Alexa, I let him fight it out. Steer clear, this is getting brutal. But Alexa tosses Asuka around, and oh my god, Ember drives Alexa into the ring post. Girls, you gotta take this back into the ring. Oh, Alexa, knocking Ember and Asuka's heads together. And then look at that choke takedown. Alexa is holding her own here, but she's really being put to the test by these 2 competitors. Asuka back into the ring, followed by Alexa, and Ember says, "Don't forget me," as she rises to the ring apron and back into the ring. And green mist there from Asuka on Ember. Man alive, Ember is down and she might be out. And is this going to be the Asuka lock? It is. She's going for it for a second time. And I don't think Ember's going to be up in time. She is. She's up in time. She breaks it up. And the Asuka lock couldn't be completed. I think Alexa was ready to tap there. And what a clothesline to the back of the head. And Asuka. This has got to be it. 2, 3. It is it. Asuka has won. She's got the pinfall on Alexa Bliss while Ember was out of the ring and incapacitated. The Empress of Tomorrow. What a performance. And next Monday night, don't forget, we'll see Sasha and Naomi taking on a team of Charlotte Flair and a partner of her choice. And there are title shots to be earned. This is the last opportunity for all those women, and you don't want to miss that one. And what's this? Nia Jax isn't on my running order. What are you doing out here, Nia? We saw her on Monday night asking around the locker room, trying to get information about exactly where Shayna Baszler has gone. We all believe that Abaddon has taken her. But Abaddon, oh my god, she took it to Nia last week, and it was a hellacious situation, and Bayley had to come to the ring to save Nia. It doesn't look like that interaction has put Nia off at all, though. She's calling out Abaddon. She's calling her out for a one-on-one match on Monday Night Raw. And Nia, I think this is smart. Getting out of here. Don't give Abaddon a chance to respond. Just steal yourself from Monday night, because that will be an absolute war. And we know what Abaddon is capable of. Earlier tonight, Stephanie McMahon sent out a challenge to the locker room. She wants to see more tag teams in the LCW universe, and so she set aside the main event tonight for a tag team matchup between two teams that have never been seen before. And it looks like we got Candice LeRae making her way to the ring. We saw her talking to Donna Brooke earlier this evening, and it looked very much like they were agreeing to team up. So you gotta think Darna's about to make her way out here, and that would be a hell of a team. With Darna's strength, her power, her size, combined with Candice LeRae's nous, her creativity in the ring, her way of finding a way to win. And exactly as I thought, here comes Dana Brooke, and she looks ready to go. Now we saw these two women facing off one-on-one on Smackdown last week. On that occasion, Candice LeRae got the victory, but the two women shook hands after the bell and appeared to be on good terms. I was impressed at that point. I'll be even more impressed if they're able to fight as a team tonight. And it would certainly be a great sign of where the tag team division is heading in the LCW universe if they can. But the question is, who will they be facing tonight? Remember, it has to be a brand new tag team. This cannot be a team we've seen before. And who's it gonna be? I just can't think. But you gotta know that for whoever it is, this is gonna be a great opportunity. And we're about to find out. And it's Mia Yim. Mia Yim has come to Smackdown. She's come to the LCW universe. And this is her first showing. But who's her partner? Mia, who you gonna team up with tonight? She is as bad as any woman in the universe. And she's coming to fight for tag team supremacy. Oh boy, Candice, Darna, you are in for a hell of a match tonight. And the crowd are excited to see Mia Yim. But who is gonna be her partner? I don't know. Mia hasn't got a lot of friends here. But maybe, just maybe, she's made an agreement with someone. A mutually beneficial agreement. We're gonna see here who is it. And it's Sonya Deville. Oh boy. Sonya Deville, what a competitor. She's done a whole lot in the WWE universe, but she's another woman who we haven't seen yet in the LCW universe. And her presence really lifts this match into the stratosphere. This is gonna be fantastic. And Mia and Sonya will make a great team. Candice, Darna, you are really up against it here. Let's see how this one shapes out. Sonya looks ready and raring to go, and you can see Candice and Darna there talking to one another, working out a game plan, no doubt. Looks like we're gonna start with Candice LeRae and Mia Yim, and let's see where this one takes us. And Mia, showing her strength immediately, lifting Candice up, and Candice is noticeably smaller than Mia. She's got her work cut out here, and I think she's gonna have to rely on Darna and her strength, and they're gonna have to work as a great tag team, which is a lot to ask when it's your first match together. Lovely move there by Mia to avoid the shot from Candice. Oh, what a powerbomb. My God, Candice is in trouble early here. That was a big powerbomb. And follows it up with another slam. And here we go. Mia tagging in Sonya. They're working well as a team so far. And Candice, she needs a tag. Cause she's looking in bad shape here. And Sonya ain't helping things. Ooh, kick there to the leg. Candice is certainly becoming isolated. And Darna, your partner needs you. Be ready. Candice, you gotta dig deep. Find a way to get to your corner. Sonya bringing Mia back into the ring. Fantastic teamwork here. They're working like a well-oiled machine. And Mia, here she goes, lifting up Candice into a German suplex. Lovely move. Candice, though, she's got no offense going here, and she's in a bad part of town. And look at this from Sonya and Mia, working together as though they've been a tag team for many years. Candice, though, good flip reversal there, sending Sonya out of the ring. And this is your opportunity, Candice. What are you waiting for? Tag in Darna. Tag her. And I just don't understand Candice here. She isn't taking the tag, but she's taking a lot of time. She's recuperating, and there we go. Tag is made, and that's what she needed to see. And Darna is pumped. Here we go, straight in on Sonya, lifting her up for a suplex, but no, Sonya reverses. Oh, look at that move. And Darna ain't faring any better than Candice so far. Look at those knees to the face by Sonya. And into a submission. And I don't think that Darna is ready to tap, but Sonya is sure as hell stretching her out here. Darna snap suplex this time, and no opportunity for a reversal there. And Candice back into the ring, and has she recovered? She whips Sonya out of the ring. She's looking ready to go at it again, but she's giving Sonya time. Maybe Candice hasn't recovered here. She's following Sonya out of the ring. Big kick by Sonya. But Candice with chops and a drop kick, and she's got Sonya down. And maybe Candice is looking to use the dark arts outside of the ring. But Sonya takes it back to the ring. And both her and Mia have been dominant inside the squared circle here. Quick sidewalk slam from Candice, and she's getting out of there. Darna is back in. And Sonya brings Mia back into the ring. Lovely rotation again. And look at this tag move. Tossing Darna over their head. And a standing moonsault by Mia. Followed by a flurry of punches while Darna is laid out. Mia going outside of the ring and to the top rope, and she's calling on Darna to stand, and so she does, but Darna, what strength! Oh, a sit-down powerbomb. Phenomenal strength by Darna Brooke there, and Darna needs to make this count. But no, Mia comes back. Look at that move. Darna is down again. And we're back to Sonya, and what she got for Darna. Pulling her into the center of the ring. Is she looking for a pinfall here or something else? Pinfall. And it's a 2 count. There was just too much time wasted there before the pin was applied. And Sonya tagging back in Mia. They're really going for it. but Candice is tagged in as well. And here we go. Candice with a shot to Mia. Oh, look at that, taking her off her feet. Springboard moonsault, but Candice misses it. She manages to get in a leg drag takedown though. And Candice has found a second wind here. She's going for the sharpshooter, is she? No? Oh, here we go. And Mia Yim face first into the mat. Candice, this is more like it. Oh, big boot by Mia Yim now. And she tags in Sonya. And once again, these two are working together just great. I've gotta say, they look more a team than Candice and Darna do. We can see Darna only just getting to her feet on the outside of the ring, and Candice really could have done with more help in there during this period of the match. But there we are. Darna's back on the apron now, and she's there if Candice needs her. But can Candice get to her? Mia Yim now lifting Candice up, and Candice catches the kick and comes back with a kick of her own and a good DDT, and this is the chance. Take it, Candice. That's it. A tag to Darna Brooke, and here we go. Can Darna put Mia Yim away? Lovely rolling neck breaker there. Darna pulling Mia away from her own corner and going for a pinfall here. And it's two, but no more. And both these teams need to operate a little quicker here. When you put an opponent down, you gotta cover them quickly. Yes, their partner may break the pin up, but when you mess around positioning them so carefully, you give them a chance to recover. Darna into the corner of the ring here. Mia coming back. And look at that. Now will she cover? No. Looks like she's going for a tag. Sonya back into the ring. But Mia, I think you'd have done better to go for a pin there. Look at these kicks by Sonya on a clothesline. And honestly, Darna looks out of it. This may well be it. Two. No. Darna kicks out. I really wasn't sure she was gonna make it there. Look at that kick to the back. Darna's spent. And tossing her out of the ring. Look at this. And Darna, finding some reserve somewhere, rolls over onto Sonya and does a little work herself outside of the ring. And this is the best that Darna's looked for a good 5 minutes. That's it, Darna. Power up. Draw energy from the crowd. Wow. And tossing Sonya across the floor and back into the ring for Darna. Maybe this one ain't over just yet. What a powerbomb by Darna. She executes that move just so well. And Candice is back in. And what's Candice got left? He takes down Sonya and into a submission maneuver. And Sonya may well give it up here. Mia's into the ring. Darna looks to cut her off. But no, Sonya fights out and move on her own. Candice looking to get Darna back in, and all of these women are ready to go if you ask me. It could happen at any moment. And Darna pounding away at Sonya. Maybe this is it. Maybe if she can keep Sonya down, but no, Sonya rolls out of the way of that double knee attempt. And she's gonna tag Mia back into the ring. Here we go. Great drop kick by Darna. Mia though, with a Hurricane Rana. And Darna's down. That shot her right across the ring. Mia, oh look at that. Wonderful move. And Darna's down, and is this gonna be it? It's 2, and no, Darna kicks out. And once again, I was sure that that was gonna be a 3. These women are really pushing themselves to the limit here, and I just don't know how much longer they can go. Wonderful slap by Darna, and another drop kick, and she's bringing Candice back into the ring. And I've got to be honest, I don't know that that's the smartest move. Candice has not been on her best form here, and Darna may well have needed to stay in there with Mia, because now Candice is facing down a relatively fresh Sonya, and Sonya tossing her out of the ring. Candice is able to offer no resistance, and Sonya brings Mia back into the ring. And this one is still going on, and I don't know how. Look at that neckbreaker on the outside from Mia. Oh my goodness. Candice has had more than enough here. And Mia, all you gotta do is take her back in the ring, and I think she's done. But she decides to drive her into the ring apron instead, and gives Candice a chance to fight back. Candice can hardly keep herself upright at this stage. The beating she has taken from Mia and Sonya is intense, and she's out of the ring now, but Mia resets the count, and so we continue on, and this is better from Candice, throwing Mia into the barricade, and then putting the hurting on her. And Candice, working over Mia, sends her into the ring post there. Mia though coming back. And what a big suplex. Huge impact on the outside there. Candice, that has got to be it. Look at her. She takes herself back into the ring, and then back to the outside. I really think, Candice, that you need to get into the ring and get a tag off. You take way too much damage here. Look at that. Driven into the barricade. Mia is not messing around, and Candice is down again. Oh, Candice. You should have listened to me. You should have listened to old T.J. Bradley. But you didn't, and that's what you get. And now you're in big, big trouble, my girl. And you can fight back as much as you want. I just don't think there'll be any coming back from the damage you sustained outside of the ring. And that's your best bet. Swapping Darna back in. Oh, Mia! My God, what a kick to the side of Darna's head. And what a reintroduction to the ring. And now Darna's in a dangerous part of town. And Mia and Sonya are working together once more. Look at that shoulder blow. Sonya's looking for something big here. Here we go. Oh boy. That's it. It's done. It is. It's a 3-count. Sonya Deville and Mia Yim have won this one, and Candice LeRae and Darna Brooke have taken a hell of a beating. But what a performance from both of these teams. And they've both impressed Stephanie, I'm sure. Great way to finish SmackDown. We'll see you on Monday Night Raw.